Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles and cousins, of course, and my favorite sassies and grumpies, or if you prefer, nanas and papas, and baseball fans everywhere. Welcome to this edition of the Valley Baseball League Video Rewind Series. Yes, everyone, it is day 38. We are just 4 days away from the start of the Valley Baseball League playoffs. We still got some great action to bring you. These teams are really slugging it out as they head into the playoffs. And I got to tell you, it's going to be a lot of fireworks. I know July 4th is come and gone, and but that doesn't mean you're not going to see some on the diamond. This game was played back on July 11th, and I want to tell you all about it, but you know I'm not the right person to do that job, so let me stay in my place. Everybody say hi to Jordan.
How's it going tonight, fans?
Mr. Wordsmith himself, and everybody say hi to the Segway Queen, Erin.
Hi, and that was not the little Segway motorized scooter thing, okay?
Yeah, speaking of which, if you haven't been to a Weird Al Yankovic, did I say that right? Concert where he's able to somehow sing, play, and ride the Segway all around, you're really missing something. He is really entertaining. Anyway, enough about Weird Al for a second. But, sorry, I just can't stop my brain from doing stupid things. I don't think he's got a baseball song, does he? I mean, of all the stuff he's sung, you guys don't look like you're Weird Al.
I have heard some of his stuff, but I don't know a baseball one off the top of my head, or probably really any of his songs. But I will tell you that the Savannah Bananas, they bring in their pitchers on a Segway. They Segway to the mound and switch, and the other guy Segways off. That's how they do their substitutions on the mound.
That's class. I like that. Very nice. I was just watching Mall Cop 2. That guy's a little dangerous on a Segway, but I've never ridden one. Have you guys ridden one?
Yeah, I have, and I think I was more nervous than anything because I wouldn't lean quite further enough forward, and so I just kind of kept jerking like back and forth because I was too scared to really go for it. That wasn't not smooth at all.
Yeah, well, for anybody who doesn't know what a Segway in broadcast, it's a verbal transition. Anyway, if you guys haven't heard it, we didn't do a podcast on it, but if you have not heard the story about the Segway and this great invention that it was supposed to be and the ridiculous amounts of money that were spent on it, highly encourage you to look into it. It is really quite the story. Steve Jobs was expecting it to be this amazing thing, and it still kind of hasn't taken off yet. Which is a segue for this video podcast because we want to take off and talk about baseball. We had one game tonight. So, Jordan, set the stage for us. What happened on day 38, which was played July 11th of 2019?
Yeah, Graham, so day 38, these are the kind of games that I love as a sports fan. And again, when you see performances like this, it is really hard because I'm running out of material. I have no idea how I'm supposed to keep up, but it's all these great finishing games where it comes down. It's that final inning. It's that final frame where it's just you need that much time to get something done. But on top of that, this is one of those David and Goliath teams where you have, or David and Goliath games, where you've got one of the greatest teams in the league this season facing a team that has been struggling. And, of course, we're talking in regards to the Winchester Royals taking on the Strasburg Express. As John has said it, too, on his behalf, that Strasburg has one of the greatest pitching cores in the season right now in our 2020 Rewind season. In Winchester, there's days when the Royals click. There are other days where, honestly, Winchester, they really have struggled both on the plate and at the mound. But this is just one of those games, fans, that once again, the league is spoiling us. We have a great game. It takes every pitch, every hit, and it takes all 9 innings to get the clear-cut winner. And again, who takes home the win tonight? Is it, that young David Winchester or against that big, that gargantuan Goliath kind of a team like the way the Strasburg has been playing this season? It's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, definitely worth a watch. Erin, what about you? What stands out to you as you look back at this Winchester-Strasburg matchup from 2019?
Well, Jordan doesn't ever like to give away any details, so I feel like I can't ever say anything. I will say that it was a very exciting end. There was a bases loaded moment that could have turned the tide one way or another. And I mean, it is a very interesting way how this one ended up. I don't know. There's a couple, obviously, players that stood out because there were no other games played tonight due to rain. So, Jordan, I don't know. We have a hitter and a pitcher of the day.
Oh, there's definitely a hitter in the pitcher of the day. And John Servello is definitely one of these players that needs to be on the fans' watch list tonight. His .378 batting average on the season, and then netting a couple of doubles tonight against these Strasburg Express players. The Royals really relied on him, especially kind of late on in the game, to produce at the plate tonight. And Zachary Munson, he deserves a shout out as well because this was his season debut. And I don't think there was really any kind of a situation where you need more clutch of a performance than the one that he was called into. It's your first game, and fans, you'll understand once we get there. But the situation where you're trying to maintain a victory, there's not much time left. It is your first game of the season. That's a lot of pressure, but he handles it very well tonight.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I think baseball is a lot about handling pressure, right? It's being able to perform in your first game. It's being able to perform when nobody else thinks you can make the team. It's a lot of those things. I got to give a shout out to a guy who's going to be, as you look back on this game, you're going to see a future Yankee playing on this team. Aaron Polinsky for Winchester comes out, goes 1 for 2 with the run, 2 RBIs, 2 bases on balls, and a home run. He's just a contender, and so much so that the Yankees are going to scoop him up. So if you want to see tomorrow's superstars play tonight, this is the game you definitely want to check out. So Jordan, catch me up. I think you caught up on the hitter of the day. Did you hit the pitcher of the day as well? No baseball pun intended. All right. Awesome. Anything else we want to say about this game before we let the fans see all those fun highlights in that big finish? Take that as a no. All right. That's it, fans. Enjoy this game. And if you want something to think about, hopefully your happy thought will be this. We are wishing you all perfect health, and we are wishing us all, you included, a speedy return to the baseball diamond. I know we'll all be a lot happier when we get there, but until then, we're going to continue to wish for that, and we'll continue to bring you these rewind games. Hope you enjoy this one. A great matchup between the Winchester Royals and the Strasburg Express. Watch out for Aaron. And I'm not talking about Aaron, our broadcaster. I'm talking about Aaron, the baseball player. Enjoy it, and we'll see you all again tomorrow night, right here on same time, same YouTube channel. Good night, everybody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Bridgeforth Field, Winchester, Virginia, home of the Winchester Royals and Valley Baseball League action tonight. The Winchester Royals play host to the Northern Division leading Strasburg Express. These two teams got together earlier this week, a game that Strasburg won 9-0. The Royals were no-hit by a combined 4 different pitchers, so the Royals hoping for better things tonight. The Royals a chance to gain a game on the Express for first place, but at this point in time, more importantly, gain a half a game on Purcellville and solidify that hold on the 4th and final playoff spot in the Northern Division. Jones is 2-2. Line toward right field. Dropping down in front of Johnson and rolling all the way to the fence. Servello's going to be in with a 1-out double.
We got to make double.
Johnson couldn't quite get to it as it tailed away from him. So Servello will be the first base runner of the ball game. The 2-2. Hammered deep to left. That's got a chance going back onto his proto, and he's going to watch it fly out of here. Over the scoreboard, a 2-run shot off the bat of Aaron Polinsky. His 4th home run of the season. RBIs 19 and 20, and the Royals have a quick 2-0 lead here in the first. Through 2+. Line towards center field, but that's right at Henson. Now it's going to get over his head and one-hop the fence. And he's going to pull into second with his second double of the night. It looked like Henson was all over it. It just carried over his head and one-hop the fence in center field. So Servello 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Takes a look at the runner at second, the 1-1. Grounded towards shortstop, up the middle, into center field for a base hit. They're going to send Servello. The throw is going to be cut off, and the Royals are going to lead it 3-0 on a pair of 2-out base hits here in the third. So Ozuna picks up the RBI, a 2-out base hit to center field. The 1, the 2-2. Grounded into right field for a base hit, so Hawkins got a good piece of a 2-2 fastball and ripped into right for a base hit. Second hit of the night for the Express. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Top half of the fourth. That one grounded down the third base line into left field. It's going to roll into the corner. It's going to be at least a double. They're going to send the runner from third, and he's going to score easily. Looked like Polinsky got down there in the corner and had trouble getting the ball out. And again, that's probably going to be one of those wet spots down the line, but just like that, the Express have jumped on the board. Bywaters will come set. He'll check the runner at second, the 2-1. Lifted toward right field. On his horse is Servello, and he's not going to be able to get there. It's going to hit the fence in the air and bounce away from Servello a little bit, but he's able to come up with it and hold the runners to second and third. Some way the catcher's involved with that, but in any event, Brendan Henson is out on the appeal play, and this one lifted toward right field. Servello is going to chase it all the way down, and it's not going to matter as just like that, Nick Toney hits a 2-run home run to tie the game up. Lifted toward right field, coming in hard is Johnson, and he's not going to be able to get there. It's going to drop in and roll away from him. And Servello is going to pick up his third double of the night, just like that.
Double from McDonald's again from John Servello.
Didn't hit that one hard, but hit it right off the end of the bat, right down the first base line, and it dropped fair.
Winchester Royals, center fielder number 27, Drenis Ozuna.
The Royals have 5 hits, 3 of them by Servello. Ozuna and Polinsky have the other 2. The next 2 hitters due up here, the 0-1. Line toward left field, that'll drop in for a base hit. They're going to have to hold the runner at third as Ozuna hit that right on the screws, and it got the Proto in a hurry on a hop. Jones will come set, checks the runners. First pitch to Polinsky. Fastball is going to skip away at the plate, and that's going to allow the lead run to score. Toney couldn't get the glove over in time. It skips away from him. Servello's going to score from third. The third run he's scored tonight. Ozuna will move to second. And now Polinsky a chance to hit with the runner at second and 1 out and driving another run. Line toward left, but nice diving stop by Alex Amos to take a hit away from Hawkins. Looked like that was going to be in the left field for a base hit, but Amos will make the diving catch for out number 1. First pitch to Evans downstairs for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 lifted foul. Dyer's going to give it a look, but he's going to run out of room.
Please return that foul ball to souvenir stand for a jumbo freeze pop.
One and one the count. Munson will come set, the 1-1, and before he's able to deliver, Evans will ask for time. So now the Royals infielders will drop back to normal depth with 2 outs. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2. So Zach Munson, not the way you draw it up, and now he's a pitch away from closing out an important victory for the Royals. Would draw them a game closer to first place Strasburg. The 1-2. High and tight, 2-2. More importantly, it would give them another half-game lead over the Purcellville Cannons for that 4th and final playoff spot in the Northern Division. Munson comes set, the 2-2. Lifted foul down the left field line. Polinsky giving it a chase, and he is going to make the catch just in foul territory to close out the game. So Munson doesn't do it the way you're supposed to, but he gets around 3 leadoff walks and closes out a 4-3 Winchester victory.